Hi, gang. Phil Grande of philsgang.com. Time after time, I hear investors say they are afraid to get back into the stock market. Well, I don't blame you, but you're missing out on a great opportunity. At philsgang.com, we take away that fear. We take away the risk of investing. At philsgang.com, we offer a different investment program that can help you to implement strategy for short-term and long-term investing success. No matter if the market is up, you can find with a spider. Or we have a program for the working investor, someone who's busy all day, don't have time to dedicate to investing. A perfect program for you. No matter what the program, philsgang.com, our mission is to make you a better investor. For more information, go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
Be sure to watch the Phil's Gang Show with Phil Grande, weekdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on various devices like smartphones, tablets, your computer, and more. Get free access to the Phil's Gang Show right in your hands at home or on the go. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com and click on the Listen Live link. And we'll see you on the charts. Timing is everything in life, and to be successful in the stock market, timing requires being in at the right time and out at the right time. At philsgang.com, Phil Grande teaches and coaches you on stocks to identify and how to wisely time your investments. With Phil's technical analysis, you'll learn chart indicators and learn how to recognize patterns. Plus, you learn to identify those patterns so you can time the market to buy or short the market. Novice for expert. For investors who need cutting-edge stock market information that gives a strategic advantage that no one else has, philsgang.com is your only source to making consistent profits in the stock market. For a daily education in timing the stock market and making profits, go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or log on to philsgang.com.
Some girls wish to grow up and be a princess. Other girls wish to simply grow up. May and Bailey are friends battling kidney cancer at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We developed a treatment for their cancer that's helping kids like them across America.
You know what I wish for?
What's that, honey?
My hair back. And no more cancer.
Well, girls, St. Jude is working on that.
Donate now at stjude.org or shop wherever you see the St. Jude logo.
Hi, Phil Grande of Phil's Gang. We're here again. It is summer again, another year. Same thing, just different players. Greece is slipping down a slippery slope. They're going broke. Obama, he's going to raise premiums. Of course, he lied to us, say he wasn't going to. Food prices are skyrocketing. You're going to be paying more for hot dogs and hamburgers than you ever did before. They tell us there's no one. They tell us they're going to raise rates, and they never do. But you know what? Young or old, we're here to reach out to you. Retirement is the main crisis we are having. Even if you're 35 years old, you're going to think, oh, that's a long time. Well, you don't have to worry about it. Oh, yes, you do. Check out Phil's Gang. Whether you're young, whether you're old, doesn't matter. We're all going to reach the same place, retirement. Let me reach out and help you. That's philsgang.com. Give us a call if you're concerned about living the same lifestyle you became accustomed to while working.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
Why aren't you using the spiders? Why are you paying 63% of the money you saved as a fee? 401k, you are paying in fees 63% of the money that you saved. That is crazy. Why don't you switch to the spiders? Join my gang, Phil's Gang, and do what millions of people do. Use the spiders. 500 best stocks in the world.
Find out more at philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. At philsgang.com, we promote core technicals and that enables each Phil's Gang member to be the best investor they can be. At PhilsGang.com, stock investing is defined in detail by the Phil's Gang standards. Working together, we achieve our goals and ultimately provide a truly unique profit-taking experience for our members. This is what PhilsGang.com does, and no one does it better than the off-the-Wall Street maverick, Phil Grande. For over 15 years, Phil coaches and teaches that stock investing diversity goes beyond fundamentals and stories. We believe that amazing things happen when people invest in themselves by following Phil's format and recommendations. At PhilsGang.com, we believe in the desire to embrace, build, and deliver on our core values and promises. And for over 15 years, Phil Grande has delivered on that promise. For more information, go to PhilsGang.com or give us 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. There is only one talk show host, Phil Grande, who delivers both social and financial talk. Not even Hannity or Rush can deliver a 1-2 punch like that. That's Phil Grande, PhilsGang.com. Phil Grande is unique, the industry leader, the first talk show host ever to combine social issues and finance into winning stock market ideas. That's Phil Grande, PhilsGang.com. That's PhilsGang.com. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
Nothing more important than what I'm doing. And I'm the one that brought up the problem of illegal immigration. And it's a big problem. It's a huge problem. You folks know it better than anybody. And you look at the crowds outside. We have big crowds. They're all screaming in favor of Trump. Everybody wants, because they want the problem fixed.
What do you believe?
We have to have legal immigration.
I've been down
legal immigration.
I've been down 57%.
Yeah, we want to get the legal immigration in. We want legal immigration.
What do you think this is about not giving birth certificates?
Rick Perry's super PAC is running border security ads on Fox News. What do you think about that?
Rick Perry did a terrible job as the governor of Texas, where the border security was terrible. Now, your new governor of Texas, I think, is doing a great job. Governor Abbott's doing a great job. But Rick Perry, honestly, I don't think he even understands what it means.
Is he following your lead with these ads? Is he copying?
Oh, he's following my lead, absolutely. I mean, we're the ones that brought up, we're the ones, I took a lot of heat the first week. And then the second week, everybody realized that.
That's right. The guy who's taking heat is in. That's what's going on. Hey, welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. Hey, the stock market is down 126 points. We're going to take a look at some of our stocks. Remember, I always tell you, please follow me. If you follow me on my chart, my PT2 chart, we call it, that by the color code tells you when institutions market's going to, or the stock's going to drop, and then you follow it. We'll take a look at a railroad, Norfolk Southern. We've been short a long time because it's been red and it's still red. We'll take a look at that, and then you'll say, you know what, I think I'm going to try this.
Media is great and really honest. Even if they don't want to be, they're really honest. But I find that 60-70% of the political media is really, really dishonest. And, I tell the story, the American dream. I talk about the American dream in speeches. The American dream is dead, but I'm going to make it bigger and better and stronger than ever before. The American dream is dead, but I'm going to make it bigger and better, stronger than ever, right?
You know what I like about Trump? Listen to this. They tried to catch him on Hillary Clinton, saying, hey, you said Hillary Clinton is a terrific person. And he goes, yeah, she is, because I need something from her. Listen to his response, how honest it was. Listen to this.
In March of 2012, you told me, I think she works really hard and I think she does a good job. I like her.
Now, that, and I like Greta, but she's trying to catch him. All right, listen again. Now let it go all the way through. She's trying to catch him. She's trying to corner him. Good luck.
In March of 2012, you told me, I think she works really hard and I think she does a good job. I like her. Have you changed your view? Should you have to square off with her?
No, she works very hard. I have no problems with her. She's the worst secretary. Excuse me. She was the worst Secretary of State in history. This is a long time ago. And you have to understand, I was a business person. I get along with everybody. Democrats, liberals, Republicans, conservatives. I help everybody as a businessman. And that's one of the reasons I put in a net worth more than $10 billion with some of the greatest assets in the world. Because when I need something, they all treat me great, because why would I say bad things about her when I may need her and I may need other people? And that's
what a perfect answer. She's trying to catch him and say, well, you and about 2 weeks ago, right? Meet the Press, that dope on Meet the Press. What's his? Thank you. Trying to catch him with all these old ads he had, and where all these old cuts showing how he praised this one, praised that one. But he says, look, this is long ago. I need them. I'm a billionaire. I'm a businessman. I have to go to these scumbags. I have to go to these rats, okay, who are in Congress. I have to buy them off. I have to give them donations. You got to be nice to them. You got to say nice things about them, because I got buildings all over the world, all over the country. I need them. Of course I'd say nice things. What do you think? I'd say bad things? What a great answer. And this is driving people crazy, especially Anderson. This is driving people absolutely nuts. And here's what I like about Trump on Bush. This is terrific.
Jeb Bush, he had a meeting with lobbyists. They raised a lot of money for him. Picture on the front page of a big paper. Picture of Jeb Bush with all these lobbyists. They're not going to do the right thing for the country. They're representing China. They're representing all different kinds of interests, many of them adverse to the United States. He's controlled by those people. When they go to him and they say, Jeb, you vote this way, he's going to vote that way. Nobody knows the system better than me, and I have many lobbyists also. But now I'm in a different world. Now I'm in the world of politics. I don't want any money. I don't need any money, as you possibly have seen. And frankly, I'm not going to be controlled. All I'm going to do is what's right for the American people, what's right for the United States.
John Kasich throws his hat into the ring. He must have felt like, hey, is anybody paying attention to me out here? Let's see, there's 42 of us. I'm number 43. Anyone paying attention to us? Poor guy.
I am here to ask you for your prayers, for your support, for your efforts, because I have decided to run for President of the United States.
And if these guys are smart, they shouldn't be going after Trump. They should be working with Trump. Because if he starts a third party, everybody's screwed. That means he's going to win. Trump knows that. That's why he's throwing it out right now. Say, stop screwing with me. Stop ganging up on me. If you do that, I'll start a third party. I don't think he will. I know him pretty well. Okay, I don't think he'll do that. And because he knows what will happen, but you don't know. So if these guys were smart, they stop calling him names. Look, here's how it works. When you're a businessman, they're making it sound like he's not qualified because he's not a politician. Because see, businessmen, they have to make decisions and stick with them. I told you the other day, I'm more outraged at this flag nonsense. Finally, Obama lowers the flag. What, 6 days later? And I said to you, wait a minute, I'm more outraged because he's not sticking to his convictions. He's not he's not a leader. Leaders don't do that. Trump is a leader in business. And when you're a leader in business, it's not politics. It's I'm either going to get you or you're going to get me. There's no nicey-nicey in business. In politics, there's no nicey-nicey, but they all pat each other in the back. They all, they all, kiss up to each other. Trump doesn't understand it. See, these guys got to understand. They're just like Trump. In politics, it's killed or be killed. But the only difference in politics, you do it all behind closed doors, the killing and the smear campaigns, and you screw the guy behind closed doors. And then you go to dinner with him the next night. You go to lunch with him the next night. Politics, they do it all. I'm going to pick up the phone and screw this guy. He won't even know it. Trump in business is saying, I'm coming after you. I don't like what you did to me in this deal. It's a bad deal. I'm coming to get you. See, it's different. So that's why it's so refreshing. Because I was listening the other day on the way home, and I'm listening to this other guy on radio, and he get angry because every caller kept saying to him, the host was trying to say, well, Trump is not presidential material. And everyone said, he may not be. He doesn't say the things that other politicians say, but that's why I'm going to vote for him. And he was going nuts, the host. Hey, we'll be right back after this break. 15 past the hour here on Phil's Gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. At philsgang.com, we promote core technicals and chart analysis that enables each Phil's Gang member to be the best investor they can be. At philsgang.com, stock investing is defined in detail by the Phil's Gang standards. Working together, we achieve our goals and ultimately provide a truly unique profit-taking experience for our members. This is what philsgang.com does, and no one does it better than the off-the-Wall Street maverick, Phil Grande. For over 15 years, Phil coaches and teaches that stock investing diversity goes beyond fundamentals, and amazing things happen when people invest in themselves by following Phil's format and recommendations. At philsgang.com, we believe in the desire to embrace, build, and deliver values and promises. And for over 15 years, Phil Grande has delivered on that promise. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Timing is everything in life, and to be successful in the stock market, timing requires being in at the right time and out at the right time. At philsgang.com, Phil Grande teaches on stocks to identify and how to wisely time your investments. With Phil's technical analysis, you'll learn chart indicators and learn how to recognize patterns. Plus, you learn to identify those patterns so you can time the market to buy or short the market. Novice for expert. For investors who need cutting-edge stock market information that gives a strategic advantage that no one else has, philsgang.com is your only source to making consistent profits in the stock market. For a daily education in timing the stock and making profits, go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or log on to philsgang.com.
What is Phil's Gang? philsgang.com is a subscription website service that host Phil Grande has been teaching and providing daily stock investment recommendations for over 15 years, all in the name of making its customers educated investors and helping the kids at St. Jude's Children's Hospital. If you want to take charge of your financial future, then do not wait any longer. For only $49.95, become a Phil's Gang member today. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stock market corrections may seem like random occurrences, but the fact is, market corrections are bound to happen. But what if you could see the correction coming in advance? What if you could be prepared to short the market before it's too late? Don't get caught off guard. Become a philsgang.com member and get all the daily market information and be prepared to make profits when the market is up or the market is down. You can do this for only $49.95 a month. Learn how to invest in the market, get daily coaching guidance on your investments, and take the first step of putting profits in your pocket. With philsgang.com, you just log on and get daily instructions on how to invest in the market. You don't have to worry about long-term contracts or hidden fees. Plus, all philsgang.com material is archived, so just log on and enjoy the ride to profits. philsgang.com. Go to philsgang.com or give them a call today at 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Be sure to watch the Phil's Gang Show with Phil Grande, weekdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on various devices like smartphones, tablets, your computer, and more. Get free access to the Phil's Gang Show right in your hands at home or on the go. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com and click on the Listen Live link. And we'll see you on the charts.
Hi, gang. Phil Grande of philsgang.com. Time after time, I hear investors say they are afraid to get back into the stock market. Well, I don't blame you, but you're missing out on a great opportunity. At philsgang.com, we take away that fear. We take away the risk of investing. At philsgang.com, we offer a different investment program that can help you to implement strategy for short-term and long-term investing success. No matter if the market is up, you can follow me with a spider. Or we have a program for the working investor, someone who they don't have time to dedicate to investing. A perfect program for you. No matter what the program, philsgang.com, our mission is to make you a better investor. For more information, go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. This segment is brought to you by philsgang.com.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Donald Trump is in Texas. I'm going to play another little cut from him. We picked up minutes ago, so you can hear what he's saying. Then we're going to go to the stock market. Okay, and as I say, what I like about Trump is he doesn't have to be a BSer. He doesn't have to be a politician. He's being Trump, and I know Trump. Matter of fact, he put me in his very first book. One time he didn't even know who I was. He did a great favor for me. The guy is incredible. Okay, I mean, he's always been, I don't know what he's done to other people, but I know what he's done for me. And he's always been gracious and helpful, and he's just a good guy. Okay, will he make a good president? Absolutely. Will it be strange for him? Of course, because he's not used to backslapping. Like he said, I give money to all the politicians because I need them, and he's right. But you know what? People love that about him. And that's why last night I was driving, as I said, listening to this talk show host, and he was so upset. He said, well, aren't you upset what he said about McCain? And the guy said, oh, yeah, I love McCain. Very upset. But I want Trump as a president. Aren't you upset about this? They come back, yes, I am, but I want Trump. He was going nuts. Okay, let's move on because I want to get to some stocks. We got some exciting stuff.
So they invited me, and then at the last moment, I mean, we were virtually in the air, and they said, we can't get involved. And I heard they got those orders from Washington.
What evidence specifically have you seen?
We'll be showing you the evidence.
When?
Who called you a racist?
Well, you know, we just landed, and there were a lot of people at the airport, and they were all waving American flags, and they were all in favor of Trump and what I'm doing. And I mean, virtually everyone that we saw, there was such a great warmth. I was actually surprised. But there was such great warmth at the airport with all of those people that were there. So we're very, very honored. Yes, go ahead.
It's one thing to say things.
No, they're chanting for me.
It's plenty chanting against.
I didn't see them.
Okay, I want to move on, but they were told not to, the border police were told not to escort Trump. Not to escort. Would you believe this small, petty stuff that's going on? Are you kidding me? Hey, let's get to the stock market.
Stock Corner is brought to you by the Phil's Gang video channel. Go to philsgang.com, click on the video channel graphic, and check out Phil's free videos on the market, economy, and current events.
Okay, you always hear me talk about my PT1 chart. Listen very carefully. Our PT2 chart, it's color-coded. It tells you when to get in, when to get out. And I'm telling you right now, it works. And we're going to have a lot of stocks that are going to go down. Take a look at Caterpillar. This is one of our 7 stocks we trade all the time. We invest in it. Look when it turned from green to red at $88. It's right now, the last price is right around $76, $77. So Caterpillar, that's a 13% drop. All you had to do, the minute it turned from green to red, and all you had to do is when you shorted it, let's say at $88, you just put a stop in. You could put a stop in at, let's say, $89. So that if it went back up against you, you know exactly how much you lose, maybe $50, $100. So you control how much you would lose. That's beautiful. So you would have a return on that stock and it's Caterpillar, 13%. Take a look at NSC. Now, this is one of our stocks, one of our 7 stocks that we invest in all the time. And this stock here, take a look. Again, this is making money when stocks are going down. Right here. It turned from green to red at 109. It went from 109 today, it's at 83. If you were a gang member and you used the PT2, and when it changed from green to red and you got in it and stayed in it, it had its crossovers. It's got all the crossovers. Right now, that stock NSC would be down 13. You'd have actually NSC. You'd have a 23% gain. While the stock's going down. See, they've made you scared not to short stock on purpose because they want you to be scared because they short you. They go against you. Your broker tells you to buy it. He's over there on the other side shorting it, pushing it down, making money against you. But that won't happen anymore. That won't happen. I'll give you one more. Everybody loves this stock. Starbucks. SBUX is the symbol. Putting it up on my PT2. Look over here. It turned from red at $40. It turned from red to green. And it went from $40.72 of right above 56. Right now, Starbucks is up 40%. 40%. All green. So check it out. Check it out, please. Okay? All right. Also, I never heard anything so dumb in my life. So bad. Listen to this. This is CNBC, Bob Pisani, talking about how good stock buybacks are. If anything, what should have happened, Obama should have stopped stock buybacks. It's killing America. Stock buybacks are killing the middle class. There is nothing worse than stock buybacks. Listen to this gangster, Bob Pisani at CNBC, pushing these things.
We've got enough companies reporting now to point out that we are in the middle of an enormous buyback craze that is now going on for almost 2 years. So I've got almost 100 companies reporting, which is why I want to mention this now. Just talked to Standard & Poor's this morning about this. 20 of the 92 that have reported have reduced their share counts outstanding by at least 4%. That's what we want. Remember, buybacks isn't the important thing. It's whether your share count, because that reduces the PE ratios and it increases the earnings per share. Guess who the big buyback monster is in terms of the amount that they're buying back? Yeah, Apple's the big monster in this space. In the last year, they have reduced their share count 4 points. That means all other things being equal, their earnings per share has increased 4.7% if everything else would be equal. And over 2 years, they reduced it by 10%. Think about that. That's an enormous...
So he's saying this is something good. No, it's not. It's something very bad. It's something that Bush started. It's something that Bush started. And it's very bad. Obama, he lied to us. Oh, that's nothing new. He said he was going to champion policies that would benefit the struggling middle class. Remember that? I'm your warrior. I'm your warrior. And he talked about higher wages. Talked about more money for child care. Because it's the right thing to do. Really? Then how come you made stock buybacks even easier? And stock buybacks kill the working middle class. We'll talk about that when we get back. What a bunch of phonies. That's why people love Trump.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. What is Phil's Gang? Phil'sGang.com is a subscription website service that host Phil Grande has been teaching and providing daily stock investment recommendations for over 15 years, all in the name of making its customers educated investors and helping the kids at St. Jude's Children's Hospital. If you want to take charge of your financial future, then do not wait any longer. For only $49.95, become a Phil's Gang member today. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Why aren't you using the spiders? Why are you paying 63% of the money you saved as a fee? 401k, you are paying in fees 63% of the money that you saved. That is crazy. Why don't you switch to the spiders? Join my gang, Phil's gang, and do what millions of people do. Use the spiders. 500 best stocks in the world.
Find out more at philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
Timing is everything in life, and to be successful in the stock market, timing requires being in at the right time and out at the right time. At philsgang.com, Phil Grande teaches and coaches you on stocks to identify and how to wisely time your investments. With Phil's technical analysis, you'll learn chart indicators and learn how to recognize patterns. Plus, you learn to identify those patterns so you can time the market to buy or short the market. Novice for expert, for investors who stock market information that gives a strategic advantage that no one else has. philsgang.com is yours to making consistent profits in the stock market. For a daily education in timing the stock market and making profits, go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or log on to philsgang.com.
Hi, gang. Phil Grande of philsgang.com. Time after time, I hear investors say they are afraid to get back into the stock market. Well, I don't blame you, but you're missing out on a great opportunity. At philsgang.com, we take away that fear. We take away the risk of investing. At philsgang.com, we offer a different investment program that can help you to implement strategy for short-term and long-term investing success. No matter if the market is up, you can follow me with a spider. Or we have a program for the working investor, someone who's busy all day, don't have time to dedicate to investing. A perfect program for you. No matter what the program, philsgang.com, our mission is to make you a better investor. For more information, go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
Why aren't you using the spiders? Why are you paying 63% of the money you saved as a fee? 401k, you are paying in fees 63% of the money that you saved. That is crazy. Why don't you switch to the spiders? Join my gang, Phil's gang, and do what millions of people do. Use the spiders. 500 best stocks in the world.
Find out more at philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Stock market corrections may seem like random occurrences, but the fact is, market corrections are bound to happen. But what if you could see the correction coming in advance? What if you could be prepared to short the market before it's too late? Don't get caught off guard. Become a philsgang.com member and get all the daily market information, investment strategies, and be prepared to make profits when the market is up or the market is down. You can do this for only $49.95 a month. Learn how to invest in the market, get daily coaching guidance on your investments, and take the first step of putting profits in your pocket. With philsgang.com, you just log on and get daily instructions on how to invest in the market. You don't have to worry about long-term contracts or hidden fees. Plus, all philsgang.com material is archived, so just log on and enjoy the ride to profits. philsgang.com. Go to philsgang.com or give them a call today at 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. There is only one talk show host, Phil Grande, who delivers both social and financial talk. Not even Hannity or Rush can deliver a 1-2 punch like that. That's Phil Grande. Gang.com. Phil Grande is unique, the industry leader, the first talk show host ever to combine social issues and finance into winning stock market ideas. That's Phil Grande. philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Welcome back to the show. This segment is brought to you by Phil's Talking Traders Stock Charts.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Whitney Houston, if you remember, she was a crackhead, and she, I think, died in her bathtub. But yet, Obama lowers the flag for a crackhead who dies in her bathtub, but will not lower the flag for 5 Marines. Welcome back to Phil's Gang. This is nuts. This is nuts. And let me tell you something else that's nuts. Okay, Obama and Bush. Let's go back to Bush, starting with Bush. We were promised, especially by Obama, and what I hate right now with these politicians, they all come out, especially Clinton, she comes out and talks about income inequality. And Obama talks about income inequality. We're going to fix it. We're going to fix income inequality. This is a terrible thing. This is a terrible thing, income inequality. Under Bush and under Obama, they caused income inequality. Under Bush, then Obama, their policies, they continue to shift economic power from the middle class, you and me, to the gangsters, the CEOs of large corporations and banks. They shift the power to them. Corporate profits doubled. $1 trillion a year since Bush and Obama. Trillion extra a year. Get that? $1 trillion. But what about job growth? No. It stinks. It's anemic. 72% of all new jobs are lousy part-time jobs, not full-time jobs. Wages are at a 40-year low. Matter of fact, part-time jobs are almost what? I forgot the percentage, what it was, but I know it's 72%. There's another percentage I was looking for. Not important. Profits are soaring while CEOs are getting richer and the banksters are getting richer and the companies with the people with the stock are getting richer. Yet, the worker getting poorer. Well, they're getting richer. The nation gets poorer by 3.6 trillion a year. Our roads are falling apart. Our bridges are falling apart. Our dams, all our public infrastructure, all falling apart under Bush, under Obama. Well, he and his friends, the 1 percentile, Soros, Paulson, Buffett, and the rest of them, are grabbing 85% of that $1 trillion that goes to them, not the middle class. They're not spending, companies aren't spending anymore on R&D. Under Bush and Obama, it's fallen like a flying crowbar, 40%. Our graduates are in debt. Their debt is going up 38%, 1.2 trillion. Not down, up. Our public schools and our police and our fire departments, they're all underfunded. Obama always have to ship money to the states. So where'd all this money go? They should have taken care of all that. It should have gone to the people, should have gone to the workers, should have gone to the middle class. But all of that money went for stock buybacks, more than $8 trillion under Bush and Obama. So who started all this? Bush did. Bush did. Because he changed the laws. See, in the past, CEOs would never do it because they were afraid they'd go to jail. They were afraid. But Bush came in and changed it for his buddies, changed it for Hank Paulson at Goldman Sachs, changed it for all his banking buddies. That's how it started with Bush. Then Obama came in and he tweaked it even more. He got into where the derivatives. You could start trading derivatives. So all of this money every year, take $700 billion a year, should have gone back into the economy, fixed our bridge, fixed our roads, given you over. That money they're keeping from you and me. This money used to go, this $8 trillion used to go through the economy in the form of higher wages, increased investments in plants and equipment. They buy new equipment. No more. These buybacks are draining trillions of dollars. They're just now windfall profits. They're creating a bubble of these inflated stock prices. Corporate managers used to be judged on return on assets, return on equity. If you didn't get a good return on assets, good return on equity from a corporate manager, from a CEO, you'd fire them. No longer. They don't feel any pressure anymore. They go on the golf course every day. They don't have to worry about sales. They don't have to worry about margins. They don't have to worry about earnings because stock prices now go up automatically because all you have to do is just simply use an accounting trick to inflate the earnings per share by shrinking the number of shares called the float. That means you are distributing profits over fewer shares, which increase earnings per share and increases the stock price without having to increase any sales or increase any profits. You could be right on the beach. You could be at the golf course. They could be in the Hamptons at their mansion, not even at the office. $700 billion every year, minimum, is what's going to the economy. And that's why we have a problem in this economy today. So, if I was Trump, I'd be going after Bush's brother, saying, you're going to do the same thing, you're going to fix this. See, they should be fixing this. Obama should be fixing it, but he's not fixing it. Why would he? He's part of the 1 percentile. He's going to be part of the 1 percentile. Just like Dodd, just like Frank. They're all leaving, working for Wall Street. But that's the problem with our country. That $8 trillion should be going back in. It's not. See, it was Bush who shifted where it changed the law so the CEO could shift where he would have all his compensation based on stock, how high the stock goes up. So they can rig the stock. Yesterday I'm sitting here watching the stock market. Thank God I have my chart. Thank God I have my PT1, my PT2 chart. We were seeing stocks falling through the floor. Apple was falling through the floor. IBM was falling through the floor. Big names, all going through the floor yesterday. But the stock, guess what? The market was right there, doing nicely, just going up. I go, wait a minute, the stock market should be down 200-300 points. But what are they doing? They're taking and they're rigging and moving up the bank stocks all day long. All day long to soften the cushion. How do they do that? Buybacks, stock buybacks. Look what happened to Intel and Coke. They reported earnings, took off. Last week was Intel. And Intel went up like 8-10% after the close when they reported, but only to give it all back. Why? What do we find out? You go through the financials, you found out how they get there. How did Intel have such a good earnings? Huge stock buybacks, and they also changed their own tax rate. Yeah, they decided we're not going to pay 30% taxes. We're going to change it down to like 15%. Oh, that's nice. Bank of America did the same thing. So my point is, Bush and Obama has destroyed our economy. We need somebody like Trump who understands this. He doesn't need any more. He's not going to be bought on a stock buyback. His company's not even public. So what's he care? The American middle class has to come back. The American middle class is the backbone of this country. The American middle class is small business. American middle class is small business. Small business where you have companies between 5 and 25 people. That's the backbone to the country. But we're getting screwed every day, first by Bush, then we got screwed by Obama. Unless we build a strong America middle-class worker, we got nothing. Obama didn't create a middle-class worker. He wanted instead his legacy. His legacy was going to be Obamacare that's now up 40%. His legacy is Iran, going over to Iran and making a deal so bad, so terrible, so awful, that our kids and grandkids are going to have to be worried when they go to bed at night. All for his legacy. Let me tell you what his legacy is. His legacy is lazy and liar.
Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, Phil Grande, Phil's Gang. We're here again. It is summer again, another year. Same thing, just different players. Greece is slipping down a slippery slope. They're going broke. Obama, he's going to raise premiums. Of course, he lied to us, say he wasn't going to. Food prices are skyrocketing. Paying more for hot dogs and hamburgers than you ever did before. They tell us there's no inflation. And the Fed, hey, they're going to raise rates in September. Well, they always tell us they're going to raise rates, and they never do. But you know what? Young or old, we're here to reach out to you. retirement is the main crisis we are having. Even if you're 35 years old, you're going to think, oh, that's a long time. Well, you don't have to worry about it. Oh, yes, you do. Check out Phil's Gang. Whether you're young, whether you're old, doesn't matter. We're all going to reach the same place. Let me reach out and help you. That's philsgang.com. Give us a call if you're concerned about living the same lifestyle you became accustomed to while working.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
Some girls wish to grow up and be a princess. Other girls wish to simply grow up. May and Bailey are friends battling kidney cancer at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We developed a treatment for their cancer that's helping kids like them across America.
You know what I wish for?
What's that, honey?
My hair back. And no more cancer.
Well, girls, St. Jude is working on that.
Donate now at stjude.org or shop wherever you see the St. Jude logo.
Hi, Phil Grande of Phil's Gang. We're here again. It is summer again, another year. Same thing, just different players. Greece is slipping down a slippery slope. They're going broke. Obama, he's going to raise premiums. Of course, he lied to us. Food prices are skyrocketing. You're going to be paying more for hot dogs and ham before. They tell you, hey, we're here to retire. Oh, that's a long time. Phil's Gang, whether you're matter, retire, reach out and that's philsgang.com. Give us a call if you're concerned about living the same lifestyle you became accustomed to while working.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
Why aren't you using the spiders? Why are you paying 63% of the money you saved as a fee? 401k, you are paying in fees 63% of the money that you saved. That is crazy. Why don't you spiders? Join my gang, Phil's Gang, and do what millions of people do. Use the spiders. 500 best stocks in the world.
Find out more at philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Stock market corrections may seem like random occurrences, but the fact is, market corrections are bound to happen. But what if you could see the correction coming in advance? What if you could be prepared to short the market before it's too late? Don't get caught off guard. Become a philsgang.com member and get all the daily market information, investment strategies, and be prepared to make profits when the market is up or the market is down. You can do this for only $49.95 a month. Learn how to invest in the market, get daily coaching guidance on your investments, and take the first step of putting profits in your pocket. With philsgang.com, you just log on and get daily instructions on how to invest in the market. You don't have to worry about long-term contracts or hidden fees. Plus, all philsgang.com material is archived, so just log on and enjoy the ride to profits. philsgang.com. Go to philsgang.com or give them a call today at 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. This segment is brought to you by the Phil's Gang video channel on YouTube.com.
He encouraged me and out about American women, and what was really personal for me was that he said to tell my parents that they should be proud, and that meant a lot because Rush Limbaugh questioned whether or not my family would be proud of me. So I just appreciated that very much.
I appreciate that. It made me so sad listening to her. Sandra Fluke. She's no fluke. She refused to pay $4 for contraceptive. $4. Remember the big story? She didn't want to pay $4. So Obama calls her. You heard her. Oh, I'm so glad. Are you kidding? But wait a minute. He's certainly not going to call the 5 Marines, the mother of the 5 Marines, Those mothers, nah. But wait a minute. But he had no problem on May 2015 calling 3 moms for Mother's Day. No problem there. But like hell am I going to call 5 mothers of 5 dead Marines. I'm not going to do that. But I'll certainly call the plaintiff on same-sex marriage in 2013. I'm going to call that person, sure. What are you, nuts? I want you to go to my site, philsgang.com. I want you to look at something. Again, remember, I've been telling you and begging you, go to my site, join my gang. It's only $49.95. Take a look on my site. Look at my PT2. Look at GEO. It turned from red to green, and in 5 days, a 5% return in 5 days, a little less than 5%. In 5 days. You get that at the bank? I don't think so. Check it out. Okay, I want to get back to Bush and Obama. The two of them had destroyed this country. We talk about the stock buybacks. They both destroyed the country. But let's talk about this legacy. This Iranian legacy. What are you, nuts? What are you, nuts? Obama is so desperate for a legacy, he screws up Obamacare. Then he turns around and decides, I'm going to make a deal with Iran. That's going to be my legacy. Legacy? He has no legacy. Iran's not a legacy. It's a disaster. Obamacare is not a legacy. It's a disaster. Everything he's done is a failure. He's going to trust Iran, who 2 days after the agreement was signed, those dopes, those vicious morons in Iran, those leaders, said, quote, we disavow any cooperation with the United States. After Obama gives them $500 million, they come back and say, stick it. We disavow any cooperation with the United States. What is wrong? Let me tell you, Obama going to continue to trust these? Think about it. Here he knows. In 1979, they took our hostages. In Iran funded Hezbollah to bomb Beirut barracks and kill many of our Marines. Holding 5 Americans. And he still gives them $500 billion. And you wonder why people like Trump? Are you kidding me? And he continues to trust them. And gives them a bonus of $500 billion. So is he nuts? When 77% of the people told Obama, do not lift the sanctions. And he says, go to hell. I'm going to use my pen. I'm going to veto this, even though 77% of Americans don't want him. I'm the king. I'm going to do what I want to do. Legacy? He has no legacy. Obama's legacy is that of a liar, which has been the cornerstone of his administration, lying. He's been incompetent. He's worse than Jimmy Carter. Now, both Jimmy Carter and he share the same title, worst presidents ever. But he has, and they also share the same reason. Iran. It was both their Waterloos. Obama's legacy is that of a liar. It's that simple. That's his legacy. He better learn to live with it. Remember?
If you like your doctor, you will be able to keep your doctor.
Congress had passed a crummy law that didn't give people guidance in terms of what it was they were trying to do. They did it poorly and stupidly.
Not even mass corruption, not even a smidgen of corruption.
Okay.
We have put in place the toughest ethics laws and toughest transparency rules of any administration in history.
Now, I could go on, but I don't have enough room for the lies that he has. That's his legacy of a liar. And he'll be the only president that left the White House. They come in with a big tent. Ever see how they take a house and they tent it? They're going to have to tent that house. They're going to have to tent the White House. He's going to be the first president they ever demand to tent the White House. It's so full of lies, so full of corruption. They got to come in and tent it. Then you got Kerry, another dope. All he does is, his legacy is, I marry rich women. That's his legacy. Listen to this legacy, Kerry.
Nobody has a plan that is articulated as to how you are going to strengthen this, do something more, when the supreme leader of Iran and the president of Iran and others believe they've signed an agreement with the world. The choice we face is between an agreement that will ensure Iran's nuclear program is limited, rigorously scrutinized, and wholly peaceful, or no deal at all. That's the choice.
I believe in the process of being fleeced, what you've really done here is you have turned Iran from being a pariah to now Congress being a pariah. We don't even have a copy of the agreement to ascertain on behalf of the American people whether the IAEA process, which, again, you should go look into this part of it, has any integrity. So it's very disappointing.
How could it have any integrity? This guy doesn't have it. You tell me Kerry's got integrity? He has no integrity. He has none. Zero. Just like Jack Lew. Oh, listen to Jack Lew. Another dope.
Will the administration agree to support the reauthorization of the existing sanctions that passed the Senate 99-0 and which expire next year? Yes or no?
So let me be clear that the sanctions that are being lifted if Iran complies, if they comply, we said we would not reimpose nuclear sanctions
if
they live with a nuclear agreement.
I know, but my point is this. If you're going to snap back, you got to snap back to something. So if you're not snapping back,
Senator,
let me finish, Mr. Secretary. Mr. Secretary, please don't eat up my time.
Senator, what I said earlier was that right now the sanctions remain in effect. We have a regime in effect. If it complies, we will lift sanctions. And it's premature to talk about extending a law that
this expires next year.
I mean, Jack Lew, he's a moron. Would someone tell me why this deal is good? We give them $500 billion to continue to kill our military people. We give them $500 billion that could go around the world and continue to fund terrorism. And here's Rubio.
If Israel conducts an airstrike against a physical facility, does this deal, the way I read it, does it require us to help Iran protect and respond to that threat?
No.
It does not.
The purpose of that is to be able to have longer-term guarantees as we enter a world in which cyber warfare is increasingly a concern for everybody, that if you are going to have nuclear capacities, you clearly want to be able to make sure that those are adequately protected. But I can assure you, we will coordinate in every possible way with Israel.
That's not what the agreement says. The agreement clearly says that if Israel, any country, attacks Iran to their facilities, their nuke facilities, America will join in defending with Iran side by side anybody attacking them, which means we would attack Israel. Is a liar. It's right. Can you most like States? Can you imagine? I hope not. I just hope not. Look, join my gang tonight. No matter which way the politics are going, use my PT2 so your money's going the right direction.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grande, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.